All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome to Don's modeling desk. Uh, Going to be working on more light boxes for the Orville, and we got Jody in the background producing.
Hi, everybody.
Let's see, we got Buck and Don in the comments so far.
We got Buck and Dawn. Come on back, you guys. Looks like they came and commented and then went to do something else. There's Buck.
Buck's
How,
still here anyway.
guys?
Well, now we got two.
He says, I
And
heard
there's
there might
Don.
be space aliens tonight. Well, Buck, there's
No,
going to be questions about space aliens.
that would be Alex's stream. I put my lights up. I got to get my lights back out. Blue lights.
Dawn says, you got a better chance seeing God. LOL. Tommy's here. Hey, Tommy, how you doing?
Well, what's Don trying to say?
I don't know. You're not going to see any aliens? You might hear some, though. Please. Thank you. So 5, 6 numbers ticking up here, Donnie. We'll wait till we get a few more people, and I'll start firing out the questions.
7. Oh, what's going on, Tommy?
There's Alec. Hey guys, grabbing an Okinawa boba milk tea. All right, excellent.
What's
Just
up,
grab
Alec?
Boba Fett tea.
Don, Buck.
All right, guys, get your sci-fi hats on.
So, I'm going to solder some LEDs first.
You got some little strips of 3 there.
Yeah.
So you're making 3 little light boxes?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing for all of them.
Yeah, Steven's here. Steven says hi, Donnie.
What's going on, Steven?
How's it going, Steven? And Buck says, see, space aliens. We have an alien sound effect in here? I don't think we have it.
Be in alphabetical order, so.
Yeah, but I don't know what it's called. Is it called aliens or is it called space aliens? It goes
That is a
without
good
saying.
question.
I'm not that familiar with the soundboard yet.
Me neither.
Tell him he's not feeling too good tonight. Well, stick around as long as you can, buddy. Don't push it. When you gotta go to bed, you gotta go to bed. I know how it is being in pain.
I don't see it.
No, well, we all have different ones, and I'm gonna have to figure out how to move those around and pick the ones I want.
Well, let's do this then. And see if it's on here. This one. Here we go.
I'm not saying it's space aliens, right? But it goes without saying it's fucking space aliens.
Yeah, I have to switch over to the HTM one to get all the sounds. You still there, Jody? Jody?
I got removed from the stage for some reason.
Could be because I switched over to the Hobby Time Modelers profile,
Oh yeah, probably.
so I
And then
could
when you switch, yeah,
play the space alien sound.
gotcha. I was sitting here reading off the comments, and
Nobody heard it.
I didn't realize I was off.
I didn't either. I switched over and looked for the sound and found it and played it, and then I was like, "So is that the one you was looking for, Jody?" And then nothing. Jody, you still there?
And I was like, yeah, that's the one. I was like, where'd you find it? What's it called?
It's called Space Aliens.
Space Aliens. That's why I couldn't find it, because I was looking at the top for aliens.
Well, and
So
I was on my profile at first, and I guess Todd's not put it on my profile, so
yeah, I think we got to go in and pick them ourselves, which ones we
yeah,
want.
I'll have
So
to do
everyone's
that.
saying hi to each other. Steven saying hi to Ken. I didn't see Ken in the chat yet.
I hadn't either.
Alec insists he's a human being.
We're not falling for your Jedi mind tricks, Alec.
Don says we have a winner. I said nothing about your grammar. All right. Yeah, Buck says, wait, Jody, can't hear you. We figured it out. And Buck says that's because Todd doesn't like you, Donnie.
Could be.
I don't know about that. I think he does. I think he does like Donnie. You guys got your sci-fi hats on? You guys ready for the first question? I got 15 of them. So I don't have to do all 15, but I wrote these questions today. And let's
Jody
hit
is
number one.
prepared.
Well, I'm not, because I was gonna do it last night, but I didn't do it last night. Unfortunately, Don, none of the answers will be Seth MacFarlane or Leonard Nimoy, Buck. So there's your first two clues. No Leonard Nimoy, no Seth MacFarlane. Question number one. What planet is the movie Dune set on? Oh, by the way, these are all multiple choice questions, so wait for me to read all the answers before you guys start commenting, because the comments move really fast. I'll get confused and I'll miss your comments. Don says mine will. It'll all include Seth MacFarlane. Okay, here we go. Number one. What planet is the movie Dune set on? Is it A, Arrakis? Is it B, Arrakis? Is it C, Caracas? Or is it D, Abracadabracus?
I'm going to go with D just because I like that one.
You're going to go with D, Abracadabracus?
Yeah, I like that one.
Okay. Buck says B, Arrakis. And Alex says C, Caracas. Stephen Haynes says B, Arrakis. Don says Seth MacFarlane. So Buck got it in there first. Buck is correct with Arrakis. Stephen is also correct, but Buck is first on the board.
Buck has points.
Yeah, Buck has 1 point. And so does Stephen. If you give a correct answer, you get a correct point. Doesn't matter who's first. So Stephen and Buck have 1.
Oh, these are the budget questions. These aren't the 1,500 point questions, huh?
Yeah, I'm a little tight on points this week. Buck says Alec misspelled B.
That's because aliens don't speak English natively.
Buck says, oops, I messed up. Don said, look again. And Alec has never seen any of the Dune movies, so I guessed. All right. Buck says I won. Yes, you did win, Buck. What
I
did
haven't
win?
seen any of the new. No, I
1
take that
point.
back. I saw the first one of the new ones.
Okay. Let's see. We got Dawn. We got Alec. Just seeing who's all here so I can make sure everybody's on the list. We got Steven, Alec, Buck, Dawn. And somebody new jumped in. All right. Question number 2. Question number 2. What are the alien settlers in District 9 referred to as? A. Krill.
Oh,
B. Crabs. C. Prawns. Or D. Shrimp scampies. Don says I answered B prior to Seth. He did. Don's got a point too. I see he did answer B before saying Seth MacFarlane. Buck watched part of the original Dune movie. Did that really weird thing 25 to 30 years ago. I read the books.
I read some of them. I didn't read all of them.
Alex still waiting for his email from Okery. All right, so Buck says A, Krill. And Alex says A, Krill. Don says Krill. Steven says Krill. And Don says Seth MacFarlane. So you guys are all going to go with Krill?
Can I answer?
Of course you can answer.
Prawns.
That is correct.
I got a point. I knew one.
Prawns. Here we go. Donnie's got the Omni going strong.
Should I zoom in a little bit?
Buck says Dune Messiah. Oh yeah, there we go. That's actually much better. Dune Messiah was as far as I got. Is that one of the books or one of the movies?
Some of the books.
Alex says, what happened? I went blind for a second. Donnie, are you painting with lacquers again? Oh, Donnie's screen kicks out. His camera does something whenever his compressor kicks on.
No, I don't even have the compressor on. So if it went blank for a second, I don't know what that was.
Yeah, it did just for a second. I just
Did it?
assumed it was that. Yeah.
Was it when I zoomed in or? That's so weird. Because
Don's
I don't even have the
protesting.
compressor on right now. Don't need that
Oh,
for
you don't?
soldering.
Oh. Let's see. All right. I was looking for the I'm bad at this producer thing. I was looking for the I must protest. I am not a merry man sound because Don says you don't count, other Don.
I don't count.
You can obviously see that he's not Googling stuff. You can see his hands actively soldering, so he counts. Listen to his show. I promise I'm not biased.
No, you're not biased. You're all the way in Canada and I'm in Tennessee. How can you be biased?
That's right. I'm not biased at all.
Right.
Buck said the series got really weird around that book. Because of the aliens. The space aliens, that is. There's Cameron. What's up,
I
Cam?
didn't know Alec was
Your
in
sci-fi
Dune.
hat on, buddy. Sorry, go ahead. You didn't know Alec was into what?
I didn't know Alec was in Dune.
Yeah, yeah. He played the Spice.
Oh, well, Buck said aliens. So
There's Darth Trent saying hi to us. Hey, Darth, how's it
what's
going?
going on, Trent?
Alex says, by the way, I'm looking so forward to orientation tomorrow. It would be nice to be working again instead of searching for work. That's awesome. Yeah, good news for
Well,
Alex. He got the
congratulations on the
at
new
the
job,
theater.
Alec.
And I don't know if Jordan's watching or if he's going to see this, but today's Jordan's birthday. Jordan
It
from
is.
Aligning the Stars.
Happy birthday, Jordan.
Everybody say happy birthday. Go over to Aligning the Stars after Donnie's stream and just pick Jordan's videos at random and say happy birthday to him. And he'll get all these notifications from everybody on all these different videos. That'll be fun.
That would be hilarious, actually.
So Cam said, good model Monday evening, everybody.
What's going on, Ken?
All right. Question number 3. Buck says, happy day of birth, Jordan.
That
Buck's
sounds
favorite
like
girl
something
group.
an alien would say, actually.
Buck's favorite girl group from Maracas, the Spice Girls. Okay, question 3. You guys ready? Who played RoboCop in RoboCop 2? Was it A, Tom Noonan, B, Peter Weller, C, Ed Harris, or D, Robert Patrick? So who played RoboCop in RoboCop 2? Tom Noonan, Peter Weller, Ed Harris, or Robert Patrick? Buck says B, Peter Weller. Alex says D, Robert Patrick. Darth Trent and Steven and Cameron say B, Peter Weller. Don said Seth MacFarlane.
Of course he
But
did.
but then he clarifies that he means to say B, Peter Weller. All right,
Seth
everybody else?
MacFarlane, a.k.a. Peter Weller.
Alex says it can't be Seth, Don. I doubt he was old enough. Probably not. So who played RoboCop in RoboCop 2? It was actually A, Tom Noonan. Because he was a different character. He wasn't even Alex Murphy. He was a different guy. He was the drug dealer that got shot by RoboCop. And at the beginning of RoboCop 2, he dies, and they make him into the next RoboCop. And they send him out to take on the gangs. So nobody got that one.
Nope. I didn't know.
Don says, you guys all lied to me. Alex
So
said
Don
he was
was
going
just
to
going
guess
with what
that
everybody said.
one. Following the pack, yeah.
I knew it wasn't Peter Weller. That was hilarious.
No, he was only in the first one. Buck said Alec is wrong again, as was the rest of you. Everybody was wrong that time. So you're putting 2 wires on each contact there, Donnie?
No.
Oh, no. Okay, I just see it. It's going underneath the thing. It looks like they're both connected to the first one there. You got one underneath sitting on top of the Omnifixo. I thought it was connected.
Yeah.
There you go.
One on each.
Buck says Peter Weller should have been the real RoboCop.
He was the real RoboCop.
He was the first one. I don't know.
This guy
Maybe
was
they
the
couldn't get him
replacement
back.
RoboCop.
Yeah, maybe he was asking for too much money, or he was doing something else. I don't know.
Possibly.
So Robert Patrick, Alec, was kind of a RoboCop. He was the T-1000 in Terminator. And I threw Ed Harris in there as a decoy because he looks a little bit like Peter Weller, and they were both in the new Star Trek movies. I'm trying to confuse you guys. Half point. Nobody gets any points. Nobody got it right. Yes, Buck, that was in the first movie. That was in RoboCop 1. It said that in RoboCop 2, Tom Noonan played RoboCop. Because at the end of that one, he kills him, or he shoots him. I don't know. That's what it said. I was looking up sci-fi facts so that I could write the questions, and I read a little article about, did you know that RoboCop 2 didn't have Peter Weller in it? And they told the whole story, so I was like, oh, that'd make a good question. And here's where you went wrong, Buck. You should have Googled it instead of Oogled it. Bing, we have lights. Dawn said, let there be light. And there was.
Buck says in RoboCop 2, Peter Weller's RoboCop killed Kane's RoboCop.
So they were both RoboCops. Okay, I guess the article I read was wrong. All right, everybody gets a point then.
All right, fine. You all get a point. Are you happy?
Except Alec, because he said Robert Patrick. Everybody else said Peter Weller. But Alec said Robert Patrick.
Wrong answer.
So everybody has 2, except Alec.
Who has none?
All right. Sorry, I'll try to make sure my facts are checked better. Don says, and you get a point, and you get a point, and you get a point.
Everyone gets a point.
Yeah, everybody gets a point. Oh, yeah, Cameron says sweet. Yeah, I guess I'll put Cameron in there too, eh? Cam gets a point. So Cam's only got 1 because he's late. Everybody else has 2. Buck says, I'm grating cheese. All right, getting some updates from Buck. Cool. No, not a half a point, Alec, because you were wrong. There was no half a points. Everybody else had the right answer. I had the wrong question. All right, number 4. Should I do number 4, Donnie?
Go for it.
Oh, Buck's stealing everyone's points. He says he has 7 now. That's not what my piece of paper says. All right. What is the name of the fake town in the Truman Show that Jim Carrey's character lives in? Is it A, Sea View? Is it B, Sea Haven? Is it C, Shoreview Haven? Or D, Haven Shores? Huh? See what I did there?
I did. I have no idea what the answer is, though.
Buck thinks he has an idea. He thinks it's B. Alec thinks it's B. Trumania. Don says B, Seth MacFarlane.
Don knows how to stick with the bit, don't he?
Alex copying. Don Buck says Alex copying. Steven says B. McFarland Shores. Cam says D. Haven Shores. It's B. Sea Haven. So Steven, Don, Buck, Alec, get a point.
I had no idea. Oh, I
Don
forgot.
says,
I
and
zoomed
Steven.
in.
Yeah, I
I'm not
gave
even
Steven a point, Don.
in the camera now.
Looks great. So do you worry about painting the inside of that white, or you just leave it like that?
No, I've painted all of them white.
You painted them white, yeah?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Where you been for the last 2 weeks, Jody?
Looking at the questions.
I mean, for the last 2 weeks during all the streams, I've been painting them white.
Yeah, I know. I forget. Plus, I'm just, in case anyone else isn't familiar with what's going on, just so they know, because they can't see all the finished ones right now. They can only see this one.
That is true. But
Just
they'll get to
trying
see
to
it in a
inform the
minute.
viewers. Yeah. No, I just forgot, man. Buck says he's the only one that can steal the points. Well, he says, I only steal points.
Oh, he
Alien
only
points.
steals points.
Oh, it only steals alien points. Well, you said he had 7 points earlier. That was more points than all of us had together.
Well, he stole more than alien points then. Because Alec only had what, 1 or 2?
No, Alec has 0.
Oh, Alec has 0. Come on, Alec. Use your alien super intelligence and get one right.
Buck says I stole some from the aliens watching in space.
Ah.
He says he has 1. Did I forget to mark it? No. Let me look back here.
He says he guessed B last question.
Yeah, well, that's right. He did get 1 on the very last question. That's right.
So he has a point.
Alex got 1. Everybody else, Cam's got 1. Alec has 1. Everybody else has 3.
Man, they're smoking these questions, ain't they?
Okay, Alec, you're going to get the next one here. All right. He said Peter Sellers on the RoboCop 2 question. All right. What is the Doctor's home planet in Doctor Who?
Oh, I know that
Is it-
one. I don't even
is
need
it-
multiple choice.
Okay. Don't spill the tea just
I
yet.
won't. I won't.
Okay, is it A, Denobula? Is it B, Avalon? Is it C, Cal Etmar? Or D, Gallifrey? Alex says Gallifrey. Buck says Who Mania? Buck says B, Avalon. Cam says Avalon. And Don says Gallifrey. And Steven says Gallifrey. All right, so Steven,
And
Dawn,
Dawn and Alec.
and Donnie, and Alec get a point.
I like Doctor Who before it got all
All
wrong.
Doctor what?
Doctor
before
Who.
it got all before it turned all Doctor what?
Yeah, that's not wrong.
Buck says I've never watched Doctor Who. Who is that guy?
Exactly.
Howard says bedroom golf. The planet is where people get F up or laid. Bedroom golf. Doctor Who is from bedroom golf. That'd be a good planet. Isn't that Risa, Howard? How you doing, by
Yeah.
the way, Howard?
Risa.
Risa is the planet where people go get fucked up and laid.
Yes.
That's Star Trek. Everybody's saying hi to Howard. Heidi ho, Howard. Donnie's making light boxes. Howdy ho, guys. Donnie's getting his light boxes built for the Orville here. And they're looking good. Howard says, no, it's worse than Risa.
Worse than Risa.
Yeah, bedroom golf, I guess. Buck says, howdy Howard. Oh, the next one is the perfect question for Alec. So you're just using the end of your scissors there to hold it in place for a couple seconds?
Well, no, I'm just looking right now. I haven't put the line in it yet. I may have to use this for the front one and just build one big box for those two back ones. For this one and this one.
Yeah, because they're kind of parallel with each other. You can just build a big rectangle. Are you having to contour the edge of that to fit the
Well, that's
inside
what I'm looking
better?
at.
Like how curved is that on the inside? You
Very.
get a good enough. Very, yeah, because it's kind of near the edge there, right?
Oh, well, on the bottom where I'm putting the box, it's not very curved, but the wall on the side is.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's stuck.
Oh shit!
There we go.
Howard says, yeah, they walk around in leather chaps with leather straps and ball gags. My God, Howard. When did you go there? Alex says, a pop quiz to see if I did my homework. Yes, in a way it is.
In a way.
Yeah, well, everyone's telling Alex that he needs to do his homework. All right, Howard, you ready? I'm gonna put your name down on my little piece of paper here since you're in the chat now. You got a little bit of catch up to do. Buck, Steven, and Don are tied for first place with 4 points. So here we go. Oh, wait a second. Howard says, you haven't done any homework. I could still run things around you on a bad day, even working at my age.
Ooh. That sounds like a challenge.
Yeah. All right. Buck says, now I has salad with the cheese I grated. Excellent, Buck. Excellent. No ketchup on the salad? Oh, boring.
No ketchup on the salad. Who puts ketchup on a salad?
Not Buck, I guess. And Howard says, I don't want to know a lot of people that have been there. Okay. Maybe I do. All right. Question number 6. You guys ready? Question number 6. So, in the movie Alien, or the Alien movies in general, you ready, Alec? Did you do your homework?
Your people.
What is Ripley's first name? Is it A, Chelsea? Is it B, Rachel? Is it C, Ellen? Or D, Oprah?
Oprah.
What's Ripley's first name? Chelsea, Rachel, Ellen, or Oprah?
I actually have no idea.
Buck says C, Ellen.
Sounds good to me.
Steven says C. Don says C. Alex says C. Alec going with the crowd. Cameron says C. And Howard says bedroom. C, golf. The square root of a
C,
round
golf.
room. No, he just says bedroom. Howard says bedroom. And he says, yes, you've been to that planet. The square root of a round room. So do you have an answer, Howard? What was Ripley's first name? Oh, if you haven't seen Aliens yet, how do you know it was C?
Everybody else said C.
Very quickly, too. Everyone had the answer real fast. Howard says, I don't care what her first name is as long as she's in the bedroom. And my mom, oh my God. Buck says, go to your room, Alec. Or spaceship, whatever. All right, I'm going to leave you on your own for a 1-minute intermission while I make a fresh cup of coffee.
Okay. I will continue making a light box.
make a light box, and I shall be right back. Well, I'm just going to be 3 feet away, but I'm going to mute my microphone because of the noise from my coffee machine.
You got an espresso machine?
No, it just drips, and everyone thinks it sounds like someone taking a leak.
Ah.
And before I go, Alex says, I knew because I heard that name before in a short video about tarantula hawk wasps in Australia. Okay.
What does that have to do with aliens?
I don't know. Maybe they compared the tarantula hawk wasp to the alien xenomorph and said something about Ellen Ripley having to survive against them. Buck says, don't leave us alone with Alec. You're not alone with Alec, Buck. You got everybody else here, too.
Oh, no, now we're all alone with Alec. Now, let's see how this fits. Perfect. Now, can I get it back out? Yes. Who said Alec was uranium? Okay, hang on. Let me get some chat here. Buck said, Alec, don't touch me there. Hey, I'm not uranium, Buck. Where did that come from? Howard said, do I really need to answer the question since I've seen it as much as Ian? Yes, Buck. Howard. Alex says, I'm not Herbert. And I agree, Buck. Who said Alec was uranium? Maybe he is,
not
since he
Herbert.
claimed. Yeah.
I'm
Maybe-
not Herbert either.
Maybe he is, since he claims not to be an alien.
So
It
even
says
if
uranium.
he was an alien, guys, I think he's a peaceful one. If he was one, he's a peaceful alien who just wants to be friends with us weirdo humans. Because he probably thinks we're aliens too.
And Howard says her full name was Ellen Louise Ripley. As Vinkman would say, no studying.
So is a uranium someone from Uranus?
I don't think that's where he was going.
Well, that's an alien from Uranus would be a uranium. or a Uranian. That's okay, Mary.
I gotta paint this first and put the end on.
He got a new job, Howard. Howard says Ian Franklin Jr., uranium robot, Bob zombie alien, poltergeist soup flapper, no job, no work boy.
Wow.
He's got a new job, and he's going to be working at a better place.
Working at the theater.
The theater. Welcome to the theater. Where would you like to sit, Mr. President?
Oops.
Howard says, take 3 minutes and call us in the morning.
Memory mints?
I guess memory mints, yeah. All right, so we got, let me see here. So Buck, Steven, and Don are still battling it out for first place.
So we got a 3-way tie.
We got a 3-way tie for first place. There's still lots left. That was only the number 6. I got 15 of them tonight. Okay, so the memory mints. Howard says Alec didn't get the memory mints. Buck says
right.
Alec, shut up and color mints.
Yeah.
Howard says multiple choice is too easy. Okay, Howard, multiple choice is too easy, huh? How about this one? What movie is considered to be the first sci-fi movie? Is it A, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, B, Metropolis, C, A Trip to the Moon, or D, Flesh Gordon?
Ooh, that's a hard one. There's 2 of those I would think might qualify.
Alex, the first one to chime in. He says C, A Trip to the Moon. Don says C, A Trip to the Moon. Trent saying B.
Is that Metropolis?
B is Metropolis. And Steven is saying C, A Trip to the Moon.
I think A Trip to the Moon did come before Metropolis, but was it considered the first sci-fi movie? I'm going to go with Metropolis.
You're going with Metropolis?
I'm probably wrong, but that's what I'm going with.
All right. Buck says C, A Trip to the Moon. Yes, indeed, A Trip to the Moon. And Howard gets a point because he said Le Voyage dans la Lune, which is A Trip to the Moon.
No, that's just some weird words.
Le Voyage dans la Lune. A Trip to the Moon.
We don't speak that language here.
Cam didn't throw an answer in. So Trent got a point. Steven, Don, Alec, Buck, Howard. Everybody got one except for Cam. And Donnie, because Donnie said Metropolis.
Oh, no,
Darth
camera.
said Metropolis also. Trent didn't get a point. But Trent got a point on the last question, which was Ripley's first name, and I forgot to say it when I was announcing the scores.
I forgot to paint that white. Daggone it.
Oh,
I
I
can fix
distracted
that.
you.
Nah.
Yeah, he says I shouldn't have gotten a point. No, not for that one. You got a point earlier, though. Oh, Cam's internet was messing up. Hurry up, Cam. Say C. Type C in the comments, and I'll give you a point.
Hey, that's cheating.
Alex catching up. He's got 5. Everyone else has 6. Oh, no, sorry. He's got 4. My bad. Alex still catching up. Second place with 4. Cam and Howard have 2. Trent has 1. They got here later, so we can't fault them too much for that. They missed a couple opportunities.
That's okay. They got time to catch up.
Yeah, that was halfway through the questions. And we're halfway through your show.
We are. So you're
Right,
keeping it
Howard?
right on schedule, Jody.
I'm trying. Howard says, that's right. The Trip to the Moon came out in 1902. Metropolis came out around 26 or 27. That's
Yeah,
right.
Metropolis
And
is cool.
yeah, Trip to the Moon was pretty much made by one guy. He wrote, directed it, and acted in it, and filmed it. A Frenchman named Georges Mayhem. And they launched themselves in a bullet-shaped projectile from a
Launch from a
giant
cannon.
Yeah. And they hit the moon, and the moon
In the eye.
smiled in the eye, yeah, and it went, ow, my eye. And they kidnapped a native moon dweller and brought it back to Earth. Buck said I missed that question. I guessed what it was. He still
thought
got
Buck
the point,
did.
Buck.
No, Buck got
No,
that
he
one
was
right,
in.
didn't he?
He did, but he was in right at the end. And he said he missed the question, but he took a stab at it and got it.
Well, good guess, Buck. Good guess.
Buck thinks he figured out my pattern of questions that the answer is always C. And he thinks it's never going to be D because D is always supposed to be a joke one.
Well, see, Buck, you shouldn't have said that because now Jody's going to swap them around.
No. I got them already pre-written down. I can show them to you if you want. Just
Yeah,
block
but
out the
you could
answers.
still swap the leathers around.
Buck says, catch up again. No, we're not playing for thousands this time. We're just one point per question. The math was far too confusing for me. 1,000 plus 2,000? Wait, what? Those numbers are too enormous. Howard says Alec loses points if he argues with the producer. And Buck says it's because he loses points because of his uranium half-life. Always radiating points. Trent's floating between this and MNF. Go Lions.
Huh?
MNF?
Oh, Monday Night Football.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, Pittsburgh won. That's all I'm worried about.
Howard says they made a movie about the making of that movie. What movie?
Pittsburgh won and Vanderbilt won. That's my two teams.
Was that football?
Yeah,
You mean hand egg?
that's it.
Buck says, nope. I looked what everyone else put. I did an Alec uranium. Okay.
So Buck just jumped on everyone else's answer.
Yeah, he followed the crowd and copied the answer. That's still guessing because you're having faith that everyone else is right when they might not be. The majority's not always right. I think we know that these days more than ever.
Right.
Howard says, I want to say Leonardo DiCaprio was the main character. Now I got to look. Oh, so the movie about making the movie. What movie was that? I don't know. If they made a movie about it, I might know. Howard says, I'm giving the answer.
He's Googling.
Well, I think he means they made a movie about making the trip
Yeah.
to the moon movie. Yeah. Yeah, like a mini documentary style of movie. Was it Ed Wood? I think it was Ed Wood. No,
don't
that was
know.
different. He was from the 50s. That was there. I'm thinking of something else. Ed Wood was with freaking what's his name there? Freaking weirdo that everybody likes so much. Johnny Depp. Right? Wasn't he in Ed Wood?
Might have been. I don't know.
He played the eccentric director that made like 50s movies. I don't know. I remember seeing it years ago. Years and years ago. Many moons ago, I seen a film called Ed Wood.
Somehow I
It
missed that
was
one.
about a guy. There you go. That looks better, Don. Nice and white.
I'm off camera again.
I would could see some of it.
I forgot that I zoomed in. Yeah, we'll just do this. There. Now where I'm working
Right.
is on camera.
There you go. I have a tendency to lean back sometimes too and get out of the frame.
I do that
That's what I'm
sometimes
doing.
too. Especially when I'm painting minis.
So Don says they barely won. Buck says,
Oh, the Steelers? Yeah.
Yeah. They stole the win right at the end, right?
Doesn't matter. They won. I'll take it.
They always steal the win. That's why they're called the Steelers.
Yeah, something like that.
Buck says football sounds painful, especially because of cleats. Yeah. Wear cleats in golf too, but it's not as painful. And Don says,
But it
Seth
doesn't involve
MacFarlane.
feet and balls.
No. Buck says, I normally try not to follow the sheeple. Oh, then we got
Then why did you
Garrett.
follow the sheeple this time?
Buck says, Ed would what? And we got somebody new here. Donnie Garrick says he was
What's up, Garrick?
new to me.
Welcome, man.
We're doing light boxes.
Yeah, I'm building light boxes for the Orville. I'm building 1/350 scale Orville.
So Buck said Ed would what? And Howard said Don said how much wood could he chuck?
As much as he wanted to.
And then Howard said, yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. Stephen Haynes is saying good night and stay safe.
Have a good one, Steven.
Take care, buddy. Don't forget to go say happy birthday to Jordan on his channel.
Oh, that would trip Jordan out if he got like 15 messages from old videos.
Yeah, just pick a random video on Jordan's channel and comment happy birthday on it. Buck says good night, Steven. And then he says, Donnie just called the entire audience sheeple. When a group of us are together, we're sheeple.
Did I call somebody sheeple?
No, because you said follow the crowd, and Buck said sheeple, and the crowd is sheeple. Buck's stringing your words together, and he's trying to get off on a bucknicality.
A bucknicality. Trying to get me in trouble, Buck.
So Howard says the Lions need to not win every game this year so they can play the game before the Super Bowl and maybe actually get to the Super Bowl.
I take it you're a Lions fan, Howard?
He is in Michigan.
He is.
Orville Redenbacher, says Buck. Howard saying, yeah, I saw that one. Howard saying happy birthday to Buck because I'm looking at names and I'm trying to read at the same time. Howard said happy birthday to Jordan on Discord.
Yeah, that guy.
Don says ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Dun, 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 ba 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 ba. Is that what you're trying to get at, Don? Howard says, I'm a fan if they win, but I'm not a sports person. And Alex says, go Pack, go.
I'm not a sports person. I just like football.
I'm not really into sports too much either, but I used to watch the Blue Jays with my dad there sometimes. And when they started doing good and started winning, it got interesting and exciting.
My granny was a big Atlanta Braves fan.
Oh, right on. That's who we saw them play. Got a chance to bring my dad to a Blue Jays ball game in Toronto at the Sky Dome, and they were playing the Atlanta Braves that day.
Ah. There's nothing more hilarious than watching an 80-year-old woman cheer on the Braves, screaming at the top of her lungs. It's hilarious.
All right, Buck started the ball rolling. Just commented on Jordan's Wonderfest vintage find video. That one starts out with, I'm sweaty.
Yes.
Alex says, so Donnie, you're making popcorn there, are you?
Popcorn?
I guess. Trent says you're dead to me, Alec. Buck says yes, he's making popcorn with radiation uranium man. To the court with you, says Howard.
I don't know where he got popcorn from, but okay, I guess.
All right. Question number 8. It's been a little while. You guys ready? Question number 8. What is the company that Mr. Anderson works for in The Matrix? Is it A, Cyberdyne Systems? Is it B, Metacortex? Is it C, Monsanto? Or D, Dunder Mifflin?
I think I know the answer.
Trent says A, Cyberdyne Systems. Buck says D, Dunder Mifflin. Don says B, Metacortex.
That's not right.
Alex says B, Metacortex. What's not right? What happened? Is it not fitting in there? Cameron says B. What did I get wrong, Howard? Which comment? Howard says I read it wrong. It's not what I said. And Howard says Metacortex. Always behind 2 minutes in the stream. Okay. Howard commenting out of the time zone. In different time zone. So did it not fit in there good? What happened?
It's not positioned right, and I'm hoping it's not too stuck to move. But I think it is.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
Buck says B, Metacortex. But you already said Dunder Mifflin. Jump too soon. Yeah, jump the gun. Okay, I missed the longer statement about grading Alec and what the court was. Let's see if I can find what you're talking about there. Given the answer. That's the one I'm thinking of. Lions need to win. Saying happy birthday on Discord. To the court. Yeah, yours go from I'm a fan if they win, I'm not a sports person, and to the court.
To the
I don't
court.
see. Yeah, I don't see any other comments about grading Alec and what the court was. That's right. Cyberdyne was Terminator. The answer was
Orville,
B,
Redenbacher,
Metacortex.
popcorn. I got the joke now, Alec.
Orville, Redenbacher, popcorn.
Yeah, he said, am I making popcorn? Got it. I'm a little slow, Alec.
Says, oh, you mean YouTube held that? I guess so, man. I don't see anything about it.
Give me a minute and
looked
I'll
at
go check
all the
YouTube and
comments
see.
from Howard, and I didn't see anything. Yeah, sometimes they do that. They pick weird things to not let through.
They do.
Buck says he sees no held commentary. Well, sometimes I go to press send and my phone doesn't register it. Oh.
Okay, Lightbox, why are you not cooperating?
Okay, so Howard's showing me a picture of it on his phone. Yeah, when you type it in, it shows what you type to yourself. You'll always see it yourself, but you might not necessarily it might not necessarily show up in the rest of the thing. I've noticed that when I've had comments that didn't make it through, I can always see it on my phone, but it doesn't show up on the chat or on the YouTube. And it shows it there on his screen.
It's not in the YouTube chat either.
Mary said she doesn't see it in the YouTube chat either.
Oh, she looked on you. Okay, I was going to look on YouTube, but she did it. So that is so weird. Why does it do that?
Same thing. It goes from those two to that. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about that he's cheese and it's grading him.
Buck was talking about grating cheese.
Yeah, Buck said he was having a grating cheese and he's having a salad. And then that's probably when Howard says, oh, I'm grading Alec because he's cheese. Yeah, I looked in Discord and I saw that there Howard showed a screenshot of what his comment thing looks like.
That is so weird.
He wants me to read it. Okay. It says, Alec, you're full of cheese. Hush before I come down to Arizona and grate you with a cheese grater. You want to be roughed up, don't you? I saw a guy who got hauled off today and his mom basically threw him. Okay.
Threw him?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's why it didn't get shown, because the computer AI thinks it's threatening.
That looks pretty good.
Absolutely. That looks fantastic.
I just got to build a box for that last one.
Don says, nice light thingy.
Thank you, Don.
Howard says, to the court. Threw him to the court.
Thank you, Cameron. No, you can still comment, Howard, just because they borked one comment. That's just YouTube's.
Yeah, try your next shot. Next one might get through. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I commented on what was it? It was one of you guys. I think it was Keith, and he was trying to show what he had gotten done, and everybody kept talking or everybody kept chatting and interrupting or something like that. And I commented, I said, geez, guys, just let the man talk or something like that. And I think because I typed in G's, it didn't let it through.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not. GEEZE, and it didn't get through. And another
Holy
time
cow.
I substituted the word dildo for dilio, and I thought if I typed in dilio, they would allow that, but it didn't allow me to say a dilio. Yeah, it didn't let you say dildo either. So I figured it wouldn't let me say that, so I tried to say dilio because we were joking around about something on the stream. Everyone was making jokes about something, and I think because there was something that looked like one, and we were all laughing about it.
Well, just my opinion, but if a channel is not monetized, if you're not running commercials on your channel, so the advertisers are not going to object, and your channel's not marked for kids, so there's no kids watching, what does it matter what gets said?
Yeah, what's the point of asking the creators if your content is kid friendly if they're not gonna, if it's not gonna make a difference?
That's wild.
So Buck says Alec is proving his weirdness by trying to be an echo of himself. And then Buck says, yeah, Howard, don't be a Mark Gibson. Be a Bill Todman instead. I don't know.
Oh, Mark Gibson.
Yeah, the Price is Right is a Mark Gibson and Bill Todman production.
Oh.
I guess Mark Gibson was a producer, I think. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah. If they say that, then that's what he must have been, right?
Sounds good to me.
Buck says you have to say Jeeves. All right. Sweet Jeeves. Howard says, I've had a super chat trying to send it, and it will not send because I think what it says, and it's never something bad, but it still gets flagged anyways. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I hope you're not
They
trying to
got
send
everything. Everything's
I hope you're
monitored
not
by
trying to send a
AI.
super chat on my stream because
No, I think he's talking about another instance when he's been trying to send one to somebody and it wouldn't go through.
you'd think they'd let that go through if there was money attached,
Oh, I'm sure they let the money go through.
because they're going to get their share of that for sure.
Mm-hmm. Buck says, no, the armor guy from Australia that got upset when we didn't see his comments and stopped commenting on YouTube altogether. So that's Mark Gibson. So not the game show producer.
And I knew his name was Mark. I didn't know it was Gibson. Okay. I know who you're talking about, Buck.
Buck says, maybe YouTube hates farmers.
Ooh, low blow.
And Buck says he paid for this comment. All right, let's get to the next one. You guys ready? Number 9. Look at that. We're on the 9th question, and we got 10 viewers, Donnie. So
There we
who's
go.
new? Whoever's new, comment your answer so I can add your name to the list. Number 9. What do the men in black wear to protect themselves against neuralizers? Is it
Oh,
A,
that's easy.
earplugs? Is it B, sunglasses? Is it C, face masks? Or D, condoms? What do the men in black wear to protect themselves from the neuralizers? Buck says sunglasses. Don says B, sunglasses.
What? No Seth MacFarlane?
No, he's going with sunglasses.
Wow.
Cameron says sunglasses. And Alex says neuralizer proof sunglasses. Oh, he's even getting more specific. Howard says butt plugs.
Wow.
Yeah, no problem letting that comment through. Butt plugs, butt plugs. Everybody get your butt plugs here. Butt plugs. Who wants a butt plug? All right, so we got, I guess Steven's gone. Steven went to bed. It's late for him. So yeah, sunglasses. So Buck, Don, Alec, Cameron got points.
That was an easy one.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, here's one that's not so easy. We'll just skip right to the next one right away because we're dwindling down on time.
We are.
Alex begging for mercy.
Please have
Buck says
mercy on me.
Buck says he's banned to being specific. And Buck says, I realized I was on top chat. Also may have missed Howard's comment. Chainsaw and a monkey. Okay, chainsaw and a monkey. Is that your answer for the next question, Buck?
Chainsaw and a monkey. Okay.
Well, I haven't asked it yet, so I'll ask it now.
Yeah, but I'm not even going to ask what Buck's talking about.
I don't know, maybe something he's going to do later. So what is the name of the sub in the movie Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea? Is it
that's an
A,
easy one, too.
Nautilus, B, the Sea View, or C, the Ocean View, or D, the Titan Cold Cut? What's the name of the sub in the Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea? The Nautilus, the Sea View, the Ocean View, or the Titan Cold Cut?
It's got to be the Titan Cold Cut, right?
Kenneth is here. Hey, Kenneth, how you doing, buddy? He says,
What's
"Guess
going on,
what?"
Kenneth?
There. Well, he's sitting there watching his favorite YouTube people on his last 30-minute break. Welcome to Donnie's Orville. Donnie's making light boxes for his windows for the Orville. And Trent said A, the Nautilus. Don said B, the Sea View. Alex said A, the Nautilus. Buck said C, the Ocean View. And then he said, oh shit, I was thinking Fantastic Voyage. Monkeys and footballs. That's a good curse. Monkeys and footballs. Uh-oh, what did the Titan captain tell his wife before they left? I don't know, Trent.
I don't have no idea.
And Buck says B was the right answer, which it was. It was the Sea View. Howard says it's the bedroom because I'm deep diving for pearls. Howard's diving for them pink pearls.
I have a bottle of the Sea View that's like 2/3 finished.
So Trent says, what did the captain of the Titan tell his wife before they left? You feed the dog, I'll feed the fish. Oh, oh, oh. The pressure. Oh.
It wasn't wrong though. Too soon?
No, it's been a while. Kenneth says, wow, that's awesome, Donnie. I'm blown away from your master skills. I'm stuck doing 12:30 a.m., sitting here running around, rolling on the floor, laughing out loud. All right. Can always count on Kenneth for getting a laugh out loud.
Yep. I could just see him rolling around on the floor at work laughing.
All right, Kenneth, you got time for a trivia question? I ran out of Orville related questions, so don't say Seth MacFarlane. Howard's trying to sort stuff out so he can scare Buck with my stash. You can still throw answers in, Howard, just for fun. We're all playing for fun anyways. So you can throw whatever you think the answer is, even if it's not one of the choices. And the question is, in Independence Day, what method of communication is used to try to talk to the aliens? Is it A, lights? Is it B, pictures? Is it C, sign language? Or is it D, Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley?
Never gonna give you up.
Kenneth says, no, I have to jump off. Alex says, A, lights. Trent says, A, lights. Don says, A. Oh, you already said lights, Trent. You already said lights. Buck says lights. Cameron says lights. Donnie, what do you say?
Let's go with lights.
Going with lights. Alex says, I'm not stupid enough to fall for that rickroll you slipped into the options. Oh, come on. I was trying. Buck says, boop, 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 kaboom.
I'm surprised Alec knows what a Rickroll is.
Yeah, everybody knows what that is.
Yeah. Everybody knows most of the stuff that Alec don't know, though. Sorry, Alec, I had to do it.
Howard says, camera, action. But there was no action because he couldn't get it up.
Wow.
Lights, camera, no action tonight. And this is light box number 3 for this side, or 2?
Well, there's 2 here that I've already. Whoops. There's 2 here that I've already put in, and then 3 here.
Okay. So this is your 4th one for
Yeah.
this side. Sticky fingers.
Sticky fingers.
Oh, I do that all the time. I get glue on my fingers and then I can't open my phone because I got that fingerprint sensor on my phone.
I've done that.
Just running them out the little hole there. Nice, nice. So I like your method of putting it facing down into the light box to reflect its way back out instead of directly
it works a
placing it
lot
behind the
better than
window.
it works a lot better that way than the first light boxes I built.
Oh,
That's why I
yeah.
tore
You
them
get
all out and started over.
Yeah, you get a really nice glow.
The first light
Buck says,
boxes I do what?
go ahead.
The
And I'll
first
read the
light
comment
boxes
right-
I built, I just had the lights facing up toward the window, and I just didn't like the
Yeah.
way that looked.
Like on
This looks-
camera, it looked solid and bright, but in person, you could see the individual lights, right?
Right. And I was afraid that when I put the resin in, it would still show.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to frost the resin windows at all? Or are you going to put them in clear?
I'm just going to fill them in with solar res.
Yeah, that's clear. You're not going to scuff them up or anything after to... Because you don't really need to defuse it. You're not seeing the individual lights.
Yeah, I don't know if I can diffuse it.
Or you could put a piece of parchment paper in front of it or something like that. Just so you're not looking in there and seeing the surface of the light box. But I guess you wouldn't see much anyways. It would just be so bright. It would just be all white.
I don't know. I'm hoping the resin itself will diffuse it enough that you can't see the surface of the light box.
You probably won't be able to see it even before you put the resin in there, because it's just going to be so bright that you can't focus on the surface inside there.
Well, that's what I'm hoping.
And then Buck said, "That's weird, Jody. I can't open your phone when I have glue on my fingers either." You know what, Buck? Put some glue on one of your fingers. Send it to me, and I'll try to open my phone with it. Alex says, so Donnie, I got a good look at the Ark Royal model I'm being gifted by my grandmother's neighbor. It's hollow, so I can easily light her. I will need your assistance for that, but first, I need to dewarp it. Oh, you need
The
to
Ark
dewarp
Royal.
it. So you gotta like drain the dilithium crystal matrix. Reglue the broken parts while removing remaining supports due to the hull looking like it is made of plat or something equally as susceptible to heat. Plat. Oh, PLA. PLA. PLA is gonna rock ya. Oh, Buck's not gonna send me a finger? Ah,
Party
rude.
pooper.
Yeah. I need all my fingers for myself.
You got 10, Buck. How many do you really
Yeah,
need?
man. Come on. You're not gonna use all those fingers. All right, you guys want to know what the score is? It's not tied anymore. It's not
Well, it's
tied.
not.
Well, Steven dropped out to go to bed. And Buck got a couple wrong. And Howard and Cameron started catching up. So Don is in the lead with 8 points. 9 points, I'm sorry. Don is in the lead with 9 points. Buck and
Don is number
Alec-
one. We can't have that.
Yeah, Don's number 1. Buck and Alec are tied with 8. Donnie, you got 4 and you're hardly answering any questions. Cam's got 5. Howard's got 4.
Yeah, I was concentrating on what I was doing.
And Trent's got 3. And Buck says I could send you the finger. Yeah, that's good. You send me a finger and I'll try to guess which one it is. If it's your middle finger or your index. Alex says, and me? You want to send me a finger too? Yeah, man. Send me a finger.
Must be on the wrong stream. There's a lot of fingering going on tonight.
Oh, Donnie's giving you the finger too. He says, piss off, other Don. Because he said he can't be number 1.
Yeah. We can't let Don be number 1. Come on.
Well,
YouTube won't even let Don be number 1.
YouTube hates Don. And farmers, apparently. I don't know if they hate farmers. I think YouTube's probably loving a farmer that we know.
Farmer Howard.
Buck says, I'll send you a finger. You can guess which one it is and try to figure out who it belongs to. All right, we'll see if Don keeps his lead with this next one. Number 12. All right, everybody ready? Everybody in the chat, get your fingers on your keyboards because there's no buzzers to buzz in. So, Buck, all those fingers you've been chopping, put them on your keyboard. What is the first major motion picture to be shot in digital HD video? Is it A, Attack of the Clones, B, Spider-Man, C, Men in Black 2, or D, Debbie Does Digital? Buck's fingering his keyboard as we speak. Don says A, Attack of the Clones. Alex says A, Attack of the Clones. Buck says Debbie Does Dishes. Cameron says A.
Clones
Attack,
can't be
attack,
first.
attack,
Everybody
attack.
knows a clone has to have an original.
Yeah, but they can all still attack.
Yeah.
And Trent says A. Attack of the Clones. A. Attack of the Clones.
So there's those two. And there's those three.
That looks awesome.
Thank
And
you.
then those other individually cut ones are different color, right?
Yeah, those are white.
Those are white, yeah.
Now I'm gonna have to figure out how to get a light box on this big long one.
What? It's kind of cut straight in there. What if you just put it on the surface on the flat part there?
That's what I was thinking.
At your left hand, and then maybe a piece of parchment paper over it or something, just in case you can look in there and see it. Because you probably, the angle that the window is, if you put it on the surface, it's gonna light up. Not the surface, not the vertical straight surface in the middle, but where your fingertips are, sort of on the flat part underneath.
Well, I was thinking
Or
about
other
putting the light
things in the
strip
way.
up here.
Okay, yeah, there, yeah, it'll reflect back out through that slot there. Yeah, Trent says that's sweet, Donnie.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree. It's looking good every time. It looks better and better. Art says with Attack of the Mother-in-Law. I'm very fortunate that the legends of the mother-in-law don't affect me. I have a very nice, loving mother-in-law. She's very sweet, kind to everyone. She loves me, and I love her.
That's good.
Yeah, I don't suffer from the vindictive mother-in-law. So you're going to try a box first before just mounting it in there?
I'm going to build a little box, but I'm going to mount the light on that top surface.
Okay, so you're doing the one for the white ones right now?
No.
No?
No. But I'm thinking, instead of building a full box, because you've got two sides there already,
Mm-hmm.
just put this in here
Okay.
like that. Put the back wall and the front wall on it, and just let the sides of the ship be these two walls.
There you go. And then you'll have the light pointing down on the top from the top surface there.
Yeah.
Reflecting off that wall right there you just put in.
Right.
Perfect.
I just need to guesstimate. Like that.
Yeah, you can copy the profile of the edge there, and it's going to be very close to what's on the inside.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Try the piece of tape template like Ken and Jordan showed us.
Oh, that would work, wouldn't it?
You take a piece of masking tape and you put it just the same way you got that piece of card, and then you cut on the inside and just cut out the shape you need.
That's a good
Run
idea.
your blade right on the inside edge. Yeah, I saw Ken and Jordan doing that for their
Yeah, I did too.
their
I have
their
forgot
shuttle
about it,
days on the Reliant. I've been using it a lot too. I was like, hey, that's a good method. Buck says profiling is wrong. Unless you need a certain profile for your model.
Profiling is only wrong if you get caught.
All right, so I got 3 more.
3 more.
Yeah, 3 more. There we go. Nice wide piece of tape. Excuse me. Okay, 13. Question 13. Are we ready for question 13?
Go for it.
Okay. In what 1995 movie did Henry Rollins play the character of Spider? Is it A, Nightmare Before Christmas? B, Johnny Mnemonic? C, Man Spider? Or D, Johann's Run? Don says B, Johnny Mnemonic.
That was a wild movie.
Yeah. Trent says C, Man Spider. Alex says C, Man Spider. Buck says B, Johnny Mnemonic.
Johnny Mnemonic.
Johnny Mnemonic. Do, do, do. Anybody else? Buck says definitely not Johann's Run or Johann's Got the Runs. Cam's in there with B, Johnny Mnemonic. Phenomenonic. And I'm going to just assume that Howard knows it because I know he knows it. So I'll give Howard the point too.
Oh, Howard gets a point. He doesn't even have to answer.
He knows it.
How do you know he knows it?
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's B, Johnny Mnemonic.
That was a wild movie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Don's got the lead with 11.
Come on, guys. We can't let Don have number 1.
Howard says, I'm busy sorting shit. Okay, I'll take your point away then.
Is there so many different kinds of shit that you have to sort them?
Yeah. He's like, all right, this is the taco shits pile. This is the turkey dinner one. This is the
I was thinking more like this is the cow shit pile. This is chicken shit
Oh,
pile.
yeah. That makes more sense since he farms. I think he means his pile of models and boxes and kits.
Yeah, I do too, but that's not nearly as much fun to pick on him about.
Trent says Black Flag, Henry at its best. Yeah. Are you sure it wasn't Manspider? Sure that wasn't Henry at his best? No, the answer was B, Johnny Mnemonic. All right. So everybody likes Vin Diesel, right? Everybody's favorite guy, Vin Diesel?
He's not my favorite guy.
Come on, everybody loves him. Who doesn't like a little bit of VD?
Oh God.
Okay. So Howard's like human, chicken, cow, pig, deer, rabbit, dog, cat, government, caca. Howard's sorting shit. No, it can't be tomorrow yet. You have to finish the questions first, young grasshopper. Okay. Aside from aside from Vin Diesel's very difficult role to play as Groot in Guardians of the Galaxy,
Groot.
Buck's name Pitch Black. No, not Pitch Black, Buck.
Groot.
Aside from Vin Diesel's difficult role to play as Groot in Guardians of the Galaxy, what other sci-fi character has old VD been the voice of? Is it A, the Iron Giant? Is it B, Wally? Is it Tars from Interstellar?
I
Or
have
is
no
it
idea.
BB-8 from Star Wars?
I don't think nobody was the voice of BB-8. He just beeped.
Howard says, I found this handmade little packet that says HTM in it, and it's got a badge that say Trekmods. I don't know where that came from. That came from the cheap engineer's desk. Trent says, A, the Iron Giant. Alex says A. Buck says A. Cameron says A. Everybody's doing their best impression of Fonzie, and they're all saying
That's what I was thinking.
Don's in there with their Dash is in there with the Iron Giant. And Don says A.
I need to trim that down just a hair.
So everybody got one that time. Everybody got the right answer. The Iron Giant. Don's got 12. Buck's got 11. Alec has 10. Cam jumped up to 9. He's been jamming them out there. Howard's at 5 and Trent's at 5.
Come on, guys. Don's not allowed to be number one on YouTube.
Well, he's got a 1-point lead on Buck, and there's one question left. Howard says I could get 2 points for actually writing out the answer instead of just guessing a letter.
He's trying.
He has a good point, but I do give the options as A and the word, or B and the word. So both of them, if you say the answer or the name or the letter, they both count.
Good try, Howard.
You got to give him credit for being resourceful.
Right.
How thick is that styrene you're using there, Donnie?
0.2, I believe.
So it's pretty thin, but it's black, so it blocks the light.
Right.
Yeah. See, I got some stuff too, but it's white and just glows. So I had to paint it all the time.
Yeah, white styrene just like diffuses the light. It doesn't really block it.
Yeah.
I've used white styrene to diffuse light before.
Yeah, it works good,
It does.
especially if it's thin. Howard says, I'm not cheating like Alec isn't an alien.
What are you trying to say, Howard?
All right, I'll do the last one. We're getting close to, well, you don't have to end. There's no rules. Can go for as long as you want, but I know that you gotta.
Go to bed before too long.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'll get this last one out of here right now, and we can determine a winner. See if anybody can steal it from Don. Alex protesting. Not an alien, not cheating.
2 points for the last question.
2 points for the last question.
Come on, Buck.
The last question has a visual clue, and I'm going to put it up on the. Well, I'm going to ask the question first, and then I'll put the photo up.
Oh,
So, from the movie
I know
Battle
that photo.
Beyond the Stars, you know the photo already?
Yeah,
Well, yeah, you can see it.
yeah.
Okay, so from the movie Battle Beyond the Stars, what is the name of the well-endowed, sassy, sentient spaceship used by the main hero? Is it A, the Milano? Is it B, the Dolly? Is it C, Nell? Or is it D, Nicki Minaj? What is the name of this ship? Looks like it's got some fancy piercings going on. Cam says, not sure. C. Howard says, Nell. Buck says C. Alex says, Nell. And Don says, Nell. Point, 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 point. Everybody gets a point. Don's the
Dang it.
winner.
Don got 2 points too.
That's right. So he gets 14 points.
Okay, this is
Buck's
my
got
stream.
12.
I
Alex
disqualify
got
him.
11. Oh, yeah, I forgot to score Donnie's points. Donnie has 17 points. Howard says, it looks like a female reproductive organ diorama.
Oh.
Howard says, damn it, John Boy, flip the ship. Yeah, guy that played John Boy on the Waltons was in that movie.
Yeah.
Don says, nah. Piss off, other Don. LOL. Don, you are
Just
the
messing with you,
winner.
Don.
Hot dog, we have a wiener. Buck says, want I should show him, Donnie? Or want I should ban him, Donnie?
Nah. All in good fun.
Howard says, "Fly."
We were talking about that ship on one of the other streams. That's the
Yeah.
only reason I recognized it.
Yeah, because we're trying to figure out if there was a actual model of it.
Yeah.
That's why I had that picture, because I did some looking and I found the model. Oh, Trent celebrating. Go Lions. Go Lions. I guess Detroit wins.
Or is winning.
Or is winning.
I don't know if Monday Night Football's over yet or not. It usually goes a little past 10 o'clock. See if I can get this last bit soldered up here before I go to bed. Two sections. It's amazing how crap just accumulates on my desk while I'm working on stuff.
Yeah, I took the time yesterday. I took the time to clear all the clutter off my desk. I made
Yeah, I did that not long ago, but it came back.
tool holder things.
Hey, look, I even found this.
Hey, look at that.
Look at that.
Trekmods. Alex says, "Go Pack." Howard says, "My sign says sarcasm, one of my many services I offer." So 4 minutes left of the game. I guess the Lions are about to win it. Go Lions, roar, roar, roar. Howard says, "I feel like assembling one of my arcade machines I got out there."
Cool.
Oh,
Then it
you
would
have an arcade machine?
yeah, but then it would be in the way instead of in the box. And I'd never get anything done. Yeah.
It'd be a lot more fun if it wasn't in the box, though.
Well, it depends on what game it is.
Oh, if it was pinball, I'd never leave it alone.
If it was pinball, when I was 20, the guy who lived next door to my apartment had a Tetris arcade game
Ooh,
in his
Tetris is
apartment that he
fun.
bought. Yeah, the bar or whatever was selling their old stuff, and he bought the Tetris arcade game, and we played that so much that I still to this day feel like there's not too many people that could beat me at Tetris.
I still love Tetris.
It's so simple, but yet it's so difficult, right? All it does is
Right.
just get faster. The only thing that happens is it gets faster and faster, but it just gets
Well,
so tough.
It's the same way with my favorite game, Galaga.
Galaga, yeah,
Galaga was my favorite arcade game.
that's
back
an
in the
old
day.
one.
And it was the same way. You know, you played the same thing over and over and over, just faster.
Yeah.
Till it got to the point where it's like, all right, let's go. Boom, I'm dead. Shit.
Oh, Howard's gonna take a screenshot for you of his arcade game, I guess.
Oh, nice. There's a emulator program that you can buy.
Oh,
Well, you don't buy it.
Mary's
It's
trying
free.
to poke her finger in your flux.
Jody! You're supposed to tell on me.
There's a emulator program you can get. Runs on PC.
Mm-hmm.
And you can download the ROMs for, I forget how many it's up to now, like 8 or 10,000 arcade games you can get the ROMs for.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, and you can run them on your PC. I've always wanted to build an arcade cabinet and put a PC in it running that emulator,
Oh, that would be so cool.
right? But it's not cheap to build an arcade cabinet.
Well, it depends on if you're trying to make it look exactly like a classic cabinet, or you just want like
Well,
a
the
game
looks can be
system that
done cheap. It's
looks like.
the good controls and stuff that are expensive.
Oh, like the joystick. You want to have the joystick and the buttons, and
Right.
not the mouse and keyboard.
Well, yeah, you don't want an arcade cabinet with a mouse and keyboard on it.
I guess not, eh? That kind of takes away the joy of it. Takes away the joy of the stick.
Yeah.
You don't want to take the joy out of that stick.
No, you don't. Especially not at my age. There's so little of it left. You know, for all the different games, you would have to have like the joystick and the buttons and the trackball and all of that.
Yeah, I remember the golf game with the trackball. That one was cool.
My favorite trackball game was Missile Command.
I don't think I ever played that one.
You never played Missile Command? Oh, that
Well,
game.
the arcade scene around here isn't, or never was, as big as you might have around where you live. All right,
Like
there's
Toronto.
our city had one, like when I was a teenager, and it's not even open anymore. The thing's been closed for like probably 25 years at least.
Well, they had Rutgers for a while.
So we had this one arcade called Top Hats, and it was the only place in town that was like just an arcade with, video games. And the odd bar had like a couple of video games here and there. And then we had another place open up. When did that other Rutgers place come? That was like later.
Mid twos, like
Yeah,
probably 2000.
in the 2000s, yeah.
5, and we was only around for like maybe 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, and they wouldn't have had like games like Missile Command and
No.
stuff like that, right? They have more modern stuff.
You'd have to go to like an arcade in Toronto. Or,
Yeah.
like
When I was growing up, I grew up in Waverly, Tennessee, little bitty
Okay.
town. And when I was growing up, there was exactly one place to play arcade games in the whole town, and that was at the mini golf course.
there was like the odd one outside the movie theater here. And
The miniature golf course in the clubhouse or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
They had a bunch of arcade machines set up and pinball machines.
Oh, cool.
And I would go to the mini golf course just to play arcade games. Every now and then play mini golf. Mostly just
There,
arcade
yeah.
games.
JJ's. I forgot about that one. Cameron remembers Top Hats and JJ's at the same time. Yeah, where was JJ's, Cam? I forget where that was. I don't even remember it. I never went there a lot.
we did, 'cause
If
we
I
lived
even
downtown.
did. So Howard says, my buddy has all that stuff. Don't get him started. If you want to ever show up here, because he'll talk about it nonstop, how good his emulators are.
Oh man, those emulators are fun. I've got them on my computer. I'd just like to be able to build a arcade cabinet to put it in. That would be the
Hey,
shit.
Don, shh.
Business. No cookies for you.
No cookies for you, other Don.
Just
Yes, I know. I want to get this other light box in.
So Howard says they're not quite full-size arcade machines, but if you look, there are some that have crappy downloads of games that are like want to be looking.
So they're not the actual games; they're copies of the games.
Yeah, but that's still fun. So I had to buy the one so I could play Gauntlet, and the other one has Joust. Oh, I remember playing that on Atari. You're riding those chickens, and you go to like, oh, they're supposed to be ostriches? I don't know.
Yeah.
I just called them chickens because on the Atari you couldn't really tell what they were.
Yeah, they're supposed to be.
By the Silver Bullet food truck. Okay, so on Notre Dame.
that TNT place.
Yeah, that's like a furniture store now or something. So there, Buck says, yeah, with the little games, it's easier to sit and play.
You're not wrong.
Play them on Raspberry Pi. So
Some
that's
of them you can.
the computer little thing that I always hear about everybody using.
Yeah, Raspberry Pis are cool. And let's see if we can get some glue on that, and then we'll turn it on. Where did I put the glue? There it is.
It's over there.
It's over there.
So that I'm assuming that you're gonna mask and paint the colored details. But
On
what
the
about
outside of the
for
ship, yeah.
yeah? So are you gonna get like a custom decal printed for the name?
I'm going to try to. There's a guy on Etsy that does that.
I'm sure there's somebody in the HTM group that does it. I have
There might
decal
be.
printing sheets, but I don't know how good they would turn out. I haven't tried doing it yet because I don't know how to do the stuff in the computer to make the print. You know what I mean? But I'm
Well,
sure if I asked my kid, she could do it for me.
I can make decals, but all I have is an inkjet printer. And
Well, that's what I have too.
yeah, I would rather have them printed on like a laser jet or something if I could.
So,
But
yeah, you want to get higher grade ones. I get that.
if not, I'll just print them myself.
Or maybe you could have someone, maybe somebody has one of those cutters, one of those vinyl cutters, and they can make you masks.
Oh, that would be even better.
I wonder if you could 3D print a template to use
Jordan
as a
has one
mask.
of those. And
How
Buck
thin
has
can
one
you
of those.
3D print something?
3D print decals? I don't think it works that way.
No, just a template for painting.
Yeah, but how would you stick it to the ship?
A little bit of not very strong adhesive. We just hold it. Just hold it down. I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead, Donnie. I just had an idea pop in. What if you 3D print really, really thin templates?
Jordan has a vinyl cutter,
Mm-hmm.
and so does Buck. I might see if I can work up a template and just see if one of them can print it. Dadgummit.
So
Or
Howard
not print
says,
it, cut it out, whatever you want to call it.
yeah, cut it. It's basically the same thing. You're just printing with a blade instead of a printing head. That's all. Howard says, the ones I have are the actual games, but some of them aren't, so pay attention if you're trying to find the actual game. Yeah, some of
Do
them
you
they might
have the
probably...
1-Up arcade cabinets, Howard?
That's the brand name of it?
Yeah.
Because there's knockoffs, he said. Yeah. Downloaded Dragon's Lair on Steam Deck and still can't win that game.
Oh,
I don't think
Dragon's Lair
anybody
is
ever
freaking
won that.
hard. I love
I
that
don't think
game, though.
anybody ever beat that game. I don't know of anyone who ever won.
I used to play that game in the arcade. Beating that game simply requires memorizing what to do on each screen.
Yeah,
Because there's
exactly.
one solution to each screen.
Yeah, and you
Because
just and it's the same each time.
Each screen is pre-recorded video.
Yeah. And didn't the same thing happen every time, right? They didn't change what possibly happens, like
right
on what you do, but there's always only one right choice, and it's always the same one. So you're
And
just
there's
a
that
matter
one.
of memorizing the sequence. That looks fantastic.
You can still see in it a little bit, though. I need to do some more painting in there. I think I can get down in there and get that, though.
What does it look like from the end? Okay.
I haven't put the outside end on it yet. That looks
I
pretty
think
good.
it's just because it's seeing that there's like almost a little gap there.
Well, there's a little bit of the black plastic showing.
Okay, yeah. Okay, you just haven't painted all the way to the edge.
Yeah, I didn't think it would show, but it does. So I'm going to have to fix that. But that shouldn't be too hard. But that's where I'm going to call it for tonight. I built 4 light boxes, three and 3/4. Because I still need to finish that last one that I built in place. Oh, look. I glued my power leads to my mat.
Oh.
Oh, I got them loose. Cool. But thank you everybody for stopping by. I appreciate it. Let's see. Tomorrow night we got Keith. Will be streaming. I think he's doing Lego this week, ain't he?
Yeah, I think he's gonna start on a Lego.
Yeah, he's doing Lego instead of the Chronos one. He's doing the Black Pearl or whatever it's called, the Lego ship. And then Buck, I think, will be working on the jail wagon after Keith's stream. And then Wednesday night we got the Woody Wednesday stream. And then
Whoever's got wood models can show up.
Yep. Then Thursday night will be Jordan. And I'm not sure what he's going to be working on because he finished the Slave 1. Maybe he's going to start on the DS9.
Hopefully the DS9. Don't forget to go over to Aligning the Stars and comment
and wish him a happy
on
birthday.
any one of Jordan's videos.
Yep.
To freak him out. I'm going to go do it after this.
I am too, real quick before I go to bed. And then Friday night, we got the regular Friday night stream. And then Saturday night will be Andrew. And are you going to stream after Andrew?
I think I might do it before Andrew.
Before, okay.
Andrew's not going to be here this weekend. Andrew's off again because he'll be at a wedding.
Oh, that's right. I remember him saying that now. So Saturday night will be Jody then.
Yeah.
Instead of Andrew.
I'll start at around 8 o'clock.
Around 8 o'clock Central?
8
or
o'clock
Eastern?
My time, Eastern Standard Time. So
your time is Eastern time?
Yeah.
Okay. So about
for me right now, it's 20 after 11 right now for me.
Yeah, here it's 20 after 10.
Yeah. 7 for you.
Yeah, so about 8 o'clock Eastern time, Jody will be streaming Saturday night. And then Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock Central time, adjust that for wherever you are, is the HTM Sunday stream, and then back to Monday again. So thanks everybody for stopping by. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you want. Thank you, Cameron. Buck says yes, I will be going to jail. Thank you, Buck.
Yeah, like that's
and thank you, Don. But I'm gonna get out of here and go to bed so I can go to work. So everybody have a good one. Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you, Jody, for producing.
You're welcome.
And I'm gonna get out of here. Everybody have a good one. Later, all.
Right.
Let me get over here, and I'm never over here where I can play the outro. Have a good one, everyone.
Tonight,
I got to get back to my Back to mine. Okay, there we go. Have a good one, everyone.